All right, man. How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. Doing great, just chilling, just vibing really.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful morning. Good to wake up.
Yeah. It's my Friday on Friday. Well, actually, no, it's not Friday. It's Saturday.
It's
Totally
Saturday,
forgot.
yeah.
Halloween, man.
Damn. Oh yeah,
I
happy
mean, yeah, man.
Halloween, man.
Yeah, Halloween. Happy Halloween. Everybody's watching, man. If when this episode comes out, man, this was Halloween, man. So
Yes, very
that's
true.
one thing you say, bro. But yeah, it's been good, man. How about
That's good,
yourself?
man. I've been pretty good, man. I've been waiting for Cold War. You know the vibes.
That's really what it is.
Exactly. Well,
It's
man.
it's hard, man. It's hard.
What? 2 more weeks? 1 more week? I
Well,
don't know.
for me, it's more like I was saying. I think we talked about this a little bit before you left. It was more like, damn, like I still haven't made a decision, man. I don't know, man. A lot of people like the PS5, but I don't,
Yeah.
and I'm never going to Xbox. Of course, I can never do that. Like
Yeah.
I can't.
Can't do it.
So it's really a PC I'm going for, but it has to be like this is a PC I'm gonna have for like for a while. So it's gonna
Yeah.
be has to be top of the line. It has to be as well as streaming wise top of the line, and it wants to be my kind of feel with it. You know what I mean? I don't want to buy a pre-built. Thing
Yeah, I
is, I
feel
never
you.
made a PC, so
Yeah.
so the thing is like I really gotta get it figured out. But for sure, that's really what the problem is right now.
Yeah, that's the goal. I have a PS5. Well, when the PS5 comes out, and a PC, so I'm probably just gonna go back and forth, see what's better. What's the better
Right. No,
feel?
of course. I mean, I'm pretty sure PS5 is still gonna be great, no matter what.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's just a bunch of things that really put me off of it for a little bit. So I still haven't made a decision, and hopefully maybe in the beginning of next year, probably come down to a decision if I am gonna get a system or not.
yeah, I feel you. It's a hard decision. You want to have the
Oh yeah,
best.
and it's like it's harder because it's like you also got Cold War around the corner, and of course I want to join a CW team. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But you gotta be there in the beginning of it, man. Because if you're not, then it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean?
yeah,
You're just joining mid game, mid season. It just doesn't feel right.
yeah. I
Yeah.
feel you on that, man. I definitely feel you on that. Well, let's get straight into the
All right,
questions,
yeah.
man.
A little steered away from it. Yeah, that's good. All right, man.
Yeah.
Let me know.
So my first question, man, is when did you start playing Call of Duty?
I started initially playing Call of Duty like are you talking about competitive or more just Call of Duty itself?
This in general, and then you can talk about
It
when you
would be
got
Black
into
Ops
it.
1.
Black Ops One.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was Black Ops 1. That's when I really started. It was a game that I could never play at home.
hmm
It was something my parents didn't approve of or nothing.
yeah,
But it was a game that my uncle had, and my uncle was more of the pissing off my parents type.
yeah.
So he let me play and all that type of stuff. And it wasn't until Black Ops 2 where I really wanted to
Go
grind on the
compare.
game, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? I was playing Search and Destroy all the time, trying to ninja defuse, do everything I can to get at least a clip of a ninja defusing, and that
yeah. Ninja
I didn't even
Diffusion was
watch YouTube and
huge.
stuff like that. Bro, yeah, with the
Yeah,
shock charges, hiding
yeah,
under a tank with a C4, man, like Jesus Christ, bro. I was trying everything I can.
yeah,
And as well as Black Ops 2 was for me like best era of sniping. So
yeah.
I was always on that sniping clubs, the 1v1s, the free for alls.
Yep.
Um, yeah, no, really. I actually started making videos that time too. I had a PS3, so what I usually did was on a PS3 when you saving the clip, you could render it for about like 2 minutes of footage. And it would take me, because I didn't have an Ethernet cable, I didn't have the best internet at all. It would take me about 4 to 6 hours to render 2 minutes
Yeesh.
worth of footage.
That's a
And it
long
would just
time.
it would just be highlights, bro. It would just be highlights because I had
Yeah.
movie theater and everything.
Yep.
And yeah, it would just be highlights, and I would stay there watching the screen for 4 to 6 hours. So then I could edit on my phone at the time. No, it's not even my phone. It was on my mom's phone too.
Oh
Just because
yeah.
I didn't have iMovie, nothing like that. It was hard, but I got by.
The grind was serious.
I mean, it was, man. Honestly, Black Ops 2 was that type of shit, bro. It was
Yeah.
really that type of shit where I was always on that, and I was really trying to do the best I can to really just film on it.
Yeah, for you,
Even when
man.
I didn't have a computer or I mean, I don't think there was really a lot. You would need like a game capture card. I mean, like I didn't have any of those. I really
Yeah.
just grinded, stayed by the 2 minute capture and 4 to 6 hours every day.
Oh yeah, man. That seems
Yeah.
like a serious grind. You're very serious about that. That's
Yeah, man,
That's a
Black Ops
long
2. And then again,
time, man.
I mean, I had a lot of free time too, though. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I
Which
was
is
literally
like
not trying to.
12, 11.
It was, I think I was about 12 or 11. Wait,
Yeah.
really? Was it 12 or 11? I think almost. Now, let
I
me
think
see.
I was like 12 and 11. 12
I'm
or 11.
thinking, I must have been 13, man. Honestly, I believe, yeah, 13. Because before 13, I never even had a phone. Like it was that bad, bro.
Oh,
I didn't
dang,
have
that's a
a
long
phone or
time,
nothing like that.
man. 13?
Oh yeah, man. Yep,
Dang. I
that's
mean, I
how it
had a
was,
little
man.
tracker phone, from Safeway, but, you know.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah. I had one of those phones too, but it was like a regular little Nokia phone. It was like this small, man, and
Oh,
then the only
yeah.
thing I could do on it was call my mom, call the police or play pinball, and that
Yep.
was that was pretty
Sounds
much
like
it,
that
man.
sounds about right, man. Man, shit.
Yeah.
Well, Black Ops 2 was definitely like one of the best cards to me. All right, so
Uh, yeah.
what's something people seem to misunderstand about you?
Uh, I guess really just the dedication. I think that's really what it is.
Hmm.
I think like that's really just all I really want to. I kind of get straight to the point with is just a dedication. I feel like sometimes it just doesn't seem like people think I'm not dedicated enough, and I understand. I mean, at the same time, we got real world problems we got to deal with.
Yeah, real
You-
life
I got
issues.
I got goals I want to achieve outside here before I achieve something in Call of Duty or
Hmm.
anything like streaming wise. That goes with streaming on Twitch and that goes with making videos on YouTube.
Hmm.
Everything I do is for a grind, and everything I do is usually for like work, school, all that stuff on the side. I do all of that so they can make me money, so then
Hmm.
I can have time for this hobby. Because
Yeah.
that's really what it is. It's a hobby, man. It's what I love to do,
Yep.
and it's something I want to keep doing. But it's that type of thing where I don't even need to make money on this game. I don't have to make money on Twitch. I don't have to do nothing like that. I just like doing it.
Yeah.
And to do that, I need to make sure I got something on the side taking care of me, because I can't, what I mean, I
Yeah.
can't be just chilling at parents' house or something, streaming for the rest of my days, not making any type of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really what it is, just dedication. And I feel like it just overlooked sometimes. And
Yeah.
I try to, I try to really fix that image of myself, but it's sometimes with certain people, certain teams, of course, because I've been in like a lot of orgs, different orgs. I'm talking about Call of Duty, or I'm talking about like strictly just content creating, stuff like that.
Hmm.
um it's really just like, I'm doing the best I can to my extent, you know what I mean,
Hmm.
so I can keep doing what I do and not worry that it's gonna pay my next month's rent or something, or it's gonna buy me this or buy me that. I'm
Yep.
not doing this to expect a partnership deal and I'm gonna get a contract right away. It's something just to really just do for myself.
Yep.
And like I said, to do that, you really gotta get your shit together. I mean, you yourself, man, you got work, you gotta pull them overnight shifts, you know how it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Gotta make sure you're straight in real life before you're straight on the video game. So just turn it.
But I mean, I had a good, I mean, I've been, it's been pretty easy to even out, I guess. I mean, of course, there's some issues here and there, but overall, right now, I think it's just coming back and trying to fix that image. It's
Yeah.
it's really what it is too, because it's like you can see it everywhere. You can see it on Twitter, you can see it on stream, in Discord, you can see it against other people, screaming against other people. It's
Hmm.
just that image, like even in tens lobbies, like if they have that image of you, it really just taints things forever.
Yeah.
I think that's at least how I see it. But then again, I'm more of a negative kind of blunt person, so I try to like really think the worst, so then I can
Yeah.
hopefully, have a better comeback from that.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah,
you on that, man. It's just the COD community is kind of crazy. So.
it is. No, it is, man. It's really everybody in this community in Call of Duty, man. They all have their own thing, and you got the people who don't want to do anything, and just want to stay there and just stream, and that's fine, and that's great. And then you got the people over here who does nothing but Call of Duty, or
Yeah.
does just content or whatever, and
Hmm.
they're trying their hardest just because they want to make money on it. And
Yeah.
it's that type of point where you got to make decide, like, you want to do this for like for yourself for fun, or you want to do this for yourself, but you're trying your hardest to make it a career out of it.
Yeah.
And for me growing up, it really wasn't like that. You know, I was around people who really just want to do it because they like making content. They like making people laugh. They like you know what I mean? Like they like posting and stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't really just to worry about, damn, this is how I'm gonna make money for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah,
a lot
it's
of people
hard.
that goes into a goal, if they try to make streaming into a job, it's gonna make them not want to do it anymore. It takes the fun out of it. When you're just streaming
Yeah,
for fun,
it's it
and
really
then
is.
you start making a lot of money off of it, and then it turns into your career, then you're still having fun.
That's right, right. No, yeah, because it goes for a lot of streamers. You know, I mean, it really what it is, man. It's like you can see the difference between a real big, like a good streamer who makes money off the game. Don't get me wrong, but doesn't make this a whole job where they have to play it. You know, they have to do this because it makes them money. You know, they do it from themselves,
Ooh,
and on the side they still making money.
yeah,
So it's that type of thing where I want that, but a lot of people view it differently. I mean, it's just weird. A lot of people see this as an easy way to make money, and it just makes it harder for everybody else. Really, that's
exactly,
really what it is.
exactly. I definitely feel you on that one. So, who would you say inspired you to become a Call of Duty player, and why?
Ooh, if it's gonna be that's a really hard one because it really has to. You would think it's like a Call of Duty Pro or someone like that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, it was just this I think it was a PC club that was in my middle school.
Mm.
And they were just playing Call of Duty, and they were just doing all these fun things, gaming, and they were also like getting free shit out of it, you know what I mean, going to like LAN events and stuff like that.
Oh.
And it was that type of thing where it's like, oh wow, like I like playing Call of Duty, I want to get into it like that. If you guys are
Yeah,
doing it, you guys are getting free shit, like I want to try that. And that's what really inspired me. It was just like to continue doing what I want to do, and at the same time not like make it into a whole like last scenario type of thing.
yeah,
It was just straight just so I can get into doing what I love and then making hopefully a career out of it. But it's really just for myself, honestly.
yeah,
It's just something that's close to heart, and it's just something that I just love doing. Yeah.
yeah, man. That's I didn't
It was
expect
it
that
wasn't really
answer.
like a person. No, yeah, it's really not a person. It was like more of a club, man. It's cringy, but it's really what it was. It was just me seeing like all these people like doing what they love and then moving on to make great things happen.
Yeah, that's pretty dope, man. I definitely didn't expect that. That's cool. And how old are you now?
I just turned 19.
Oh, happy belated birthday, man.
Yeah, man, I just turned
So
19, bro. I mean, I
middle
got some.
school and now you're 19. That's a long time period. Been playing COD and thinking about the
Yeah,
dream. That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope.
yeah, man. I have a lot of different things than other people, man. I honestly do think so because I'm that type of dude that if you ask him to play either what was it? This might make people mad. Call of Duty Ghosts or Advanced Warfare. I would be that Advanced Warfare kid, man.
What?
Bro,
No
I just,
way,
bro,
no,
Advanced Warfare. I was fucking nasty on, bro.
bro.
I was honestly nasty. I used
I
to play
don't
that shit
like
all the time.
AW, bro. Ghost is
That
amazing.
it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's an amazing game. But if you ask me between the two, I just can't give you a straight answer and lie to you and say, oh yeah, Ghost, of course. I was actually an AW guy, bro.
Yeah,
An
that's
AW.
no. Let
That's
me go.
so bad. I know it's so bad, bro. But it's like, it just, dude, you can't understand, bro. I was on that shit like all the time, man. It was the best, and I used to fucking play SND on it, which is like honestly one of the worst game modes in AW, and I still kept playing it, bro. No matter what, I still kept playing it.
Yeah, it's no way,
It's
bro.
so sad, I know,
And
huh? That was
I
a bad
didn't really
answer.
like jetpacks. The only jetpack game I really liked was like BO3,
Of
and
course, no,
that was the only
right,
one.
no. But yeah, BO3 to me, I mean, is another thing that gets little people triggered. You tell me like top five Call of Duty, man, that's there. Black Ops 3 is for sure top five Call of Duty, man. And I'm like for that, I don't know why, but for me, that's how it is. It
What
really was.
number?
Black Ops 3.
I know
Oh,
what.
for like what place? Um, Damn, if I tell you, I don't think. Instead, I'll lie and I'll say it was fifth place. Fifth place, it would
We'll
be
go
that.
fifth
But
place.
it's
Sorry, man.
yeah. We'll just stick with that. We'll stick with that for sure.
All right, so What is one most important thing that you learned on your COD journey this far?
Um, I think it really goes back to right before I made that small org you were part of at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was, and I tried changing it, and that's why it's so important to me is like I tried changing how it was, but it was, like if you want to, really survive in this, in a CW world really, and you want to try to achieve what you want to do. You want to be on the team. You want to play competitively. Attend LAN tournaments. Hopefully, one day be top 8 teams or something. You know what I mean? Become a pro one day. It's you just can't do this really for friends. You really got to
Yeah.
do it for yourself, and you gotta take every opportunity you can.
Yeah.
And it sucked because I really attempted to try to change that and make it seem like you can still have friends, you could still do it as a team, but at the end of the day, it didn't. It expired a different way, and that's what happens. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
from that lesson, it really put into perspective that like if I'm gonna achieve what I want to do, and initially like that's really become a COD pro, want to be of course everyone wants to
Mm-hmm.
be a COD pro,
Everybody wanna
be
be a
that.
pro. Yeah.
Um, you really got to do it for yourself,
Yeah.
and you take every opportunity you can if that means leaving people behind, leaving great teams you have great chemistry on, or uh
I mean, at the end of the
great
day, it's a
people.
business. So.
It's just a business. That's
So.
really what it is.
Yeah.
It might not seem like it, but at the end of the day, it's like every other thing in the world is just a business. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And you got to do certain shit to survive, and
You
that's
just
really
gotta
it.
do. If you wanna win, you wanna be the best player. You gotta sacrifice. What's
Yeah.
Scump said that shit himself. So
Yeah, he did. I remember that. Isn't
yeah.
that like a tweet of yours? You pinned that shit. I
Yeah,
swear
I
to God, I
pinned it
remember
at
you
the
had a video.
beginning of the Modern Warfare season when I started playing
Yeah, man.
comp. Yeah. So, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment during the Modern Warfare season?
Uh, there wasn't many, man. There wasn't many, bro. Scrims goes a long way. Tens lobbies, that's another thing. But a real achievement, and it's gonna be sound so cringy, but because it was so easy, and that's why. Well, there's a couple, but damn, I really can't decide. Actually, never mind. Well, one thing it was with my team winning a 4v4 S&D tournament that
Mm.
we had here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It was at the HyperX Arena, and of course, because of COVID, it has to be all online. And you would think it would have some sweats here and there, um, but when everybody's throwing smokes and everything, man, you can kind of tell everybody's loadout, using thermals here and there and stuff like that, that they weren't really competitive Call of Duty players.
Uh,
Um, so it was pretty easy at the end of the day. But yeah, it was a tournament we won. It was really fun though. It was honestly really fun. But that was really about it. I mean, if it's that's at least biggest accomplishment in the season itself as a team or as a player.
mm-hmm.
But initially I learned a lot from this season, so I can become a better person and also become a better player,
Mm.
for future teams I want to play with, or at the same time also coaching, trying to be a coach or something like that. It's that type of things that I really, this season I never even knew about, and now it's in my mind, and now I can look forward, um with all this knowledge, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yes, it was a long season for me and you both, man.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah,
man. So
you had a long season, man. I've seen it all happen. I see it all down on my feed. You know what I mean? I see
yes.
everything
Whew.
changing in there. But you had some bumpy roads as yourself too, man. And I'm glad you just got through it, man. And you're doing
Yeah,
what you're doing right now, man. That's really what it is.
I appreciate it.
Um,
Appreciate it. You too, man. It's all about not giving up. Like it's at the
of
end of the
course, yeah.
day, you're always gonna hit roads. You know, like bumps in the roads. You gotta just keep fighting through it. So I mean, that's just what you gotta do when you want to be the best. You know what
That's
I'm
really
saying? So
that's it, man. It's just life. It's just
exactly,
life, really. But yeah.
exactly. So what is something you want to improve on this Cold War season?
Um, Cold War wise, I really just want to work on, I guess more me being more have more communication, and that's not talking about call outs or anything like that. It's more on like speaking my mind, if
Mhm.
anything, because I usually like taking and I think I noticed it myself. It's really like taking a back seat and not really, even when I don't approve of like this certain, way we play or something like that, or a
Mhm.
certain way they, tell me to play. And I really want to make my statement at least to show them why I believe what I believe and what my opinion is on a matter.
Mhm.
And I always take a back seat on it, and I really never really speak my mind about it. And so I really want to change that this year and this season, just so I can be the best player I can be. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because that's really what it is just becoming that best player. If that means, speaking my mind, some people getting their feelings hurt because some people don't accept backseating, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to change that, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's a business, like you said earlier,
Yep.
and it's something we were trying to do for a long time. So to do that, we have to survive it any way possible.
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, it's it's hard when you always want to talk. You know me pretty much all season. Every team I
Right,
go
right,
on, I get basically forced on to be the captain because I talk the most.
right.
So I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
which is not a problem to me, but sometimes I don't want to take that responsibility.
And you shouldn't. It's like you shouldn't really have to be that person because everybody on the team has to be, they all have to be you, you know what I mean? They all have to
Yeah.
be, speak their mind and stuff like that, and all have
Yep.
their opinion on matters so they can really just make it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? If you like the players on your team, if you like the chemistry, it's really just so you can make it.
Yeah. Because
And
at the end of the day, if say like say you're on a really good team right now, you love everybody, you guys are winning shit, but if you get a better offer to a better team, you're gonna leave that team to go to the better team because at the end of the day, you just want to win more.
right, and
So
it sucks. I wish it wasn't like that. I
yeah,
mean, you always want to stay with your best friends or whoever, someone you have great chemistry with. But at the end of the day, that's just not how it is, and it sucks. But it's just something you have to do. And
yep,
as soon as you can get that, that mentality in check and really get past that, you'll be able to do great things for sure.
definitely, definitely. It sucks. But you can't just be go out there like, oh, I want to make friends.
Right.
So
Yeah, no, yeah, and of course not. Yeah, you just can't change it. It's just the way of life, and it's just this way of how this business works. You know what I mean? It
exactly,
could be the same way as everywhere else, man. It's honestly the same thing.
exactly, man. But last but not least, man, what do you have to say to your competitors this season?
It's really like, man, I don't know how to say it. Honestly, it's really going to be. I'll just see you there. No hard feelings to whoever I team with in the past, to whoever I team with in the future, and then leave.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It's really like, I'll see you, and I hope we have a great season. Um, I really can't wait to start playing, honestly.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty sure I'll see you guys here and there in some scrims or probably some tens lobbies.
yeah, of
This
course.
community is pretty, as big as it is, it's pretty short where you can kind of like maneuver everywhere. So, what I mean,
Yep,
me and you kind of hit a couple tens lobbies together without even like trying to, what I mean?
yep,
It's just how it is. But
exactly, man.
yeah, it's gonna be a great season, man. Honestly, the game is fucking amazing. I had so much fun playing it. Um, I played offline, like off stream and all that stuff type of stuff because I really just want to grind, and I kind of
Yeah,
want to make it into a surprise, because I've been really working, and I've been working hard on it, and I really can't wait to see how much I improve on the team and how well I can really bring, some wins to the team. Really, that's really what it is. You want to get all them wins you can.
definitely, man. Definitely see you in some scrims, some tennis lobbies, some wages, whatever it is, man. Can't
Yeah,
wait
man.
to
I'll
see
see you there
you.
for sure, man. 100%.
Yeah, you're a great
But
player, man.
no, man, you're a great player too, man. You're a great team captain. Honestly, you really are.
Appreciate it,
And
appreciate
it
it.
really takes a lot of guts, and also takes a lot of dedication to do that. Because that's really what it is dedication that sometimes lacks from captains, and you got it, 100%, man.
Appreciate it.
So I can't wait to see it. You know what I mean? I'll be dropping by the streams when you be scrimming, man. I enjoy doing that, bro. I have weird schedules at work, so I literally be here and there, and then I'd be seeing your stream online. I'm like, all right, for sure.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
put it on, and
Appreciate that.
I'll just flip on my
Appreciate that.
computer or something like that.
Yeah,
You know?
appreciate that, man. Well, I appreciate you being my first guest for the
man. It's
Killmonger podcast or whatever I'm gonna call it.
yeah, that's whatever you'd call it.
Yeah, man.
No, man, happy Halloween, bro.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
Thank you for having me as your guest, bro. Honestly, hopefully that wasn't a boring podcast. Hopefully I didn't bore anyone on watching or hopefully hearing into this later. But honestly, it was great talking to you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. You have a good rest of your day.
I will, man. I will. So I see you. All right.
Yes, sir.